Yo guys, welcome to the stream. What is going on? This is a very random, impromptu stream. I wasn't planning on doing this at all. I should have actually ideally been at a festival this morning, but that festival's now been cancelled, so I'm at home. And I just came onto my console, I just woke up, had some breakfast, and my Division Rival rewards were here, and I thought, why not do a live stream? Because I'm not going to do a video on them. But I've had lots of comments recently asking for me to do a live stream. It's been so long since I have. I got into a streak of doing them, then I went to Thailand and didn't do any after that. So we're gonna open loads of packs. We're gonna do some drafts, and just kind of see what happens. Really, these are all the players I've packed recently because basically like everyone's sick is in packs, so pack luck is very very good. And yeah, we should hopefully be able to get some decent stuff. I've got lots of packs to open up today. And yeah, we can just kind of chill really. I'm not sure how long I'm going to stream for. No plans at all really. I'm home alone for the next 8 days, so I will be doing loads of random content and stuff. Welcome to the stream, George, Ben, Nathan, Jordan, and Sidwo. This has been the first stream I've done, I think, since the Bundesliga team of the season. I was just updating the stream, and that was the thumbnail from the last time I streamed. What do I think about Cancelo? I think that is a really good signing. Just strengthening again, like all over the place. City are looking so good, and what I'm hoping is we see a repeat. I'm going to go with the untradeable rewards. Hope we see a repeat of what happened 2 years ago at the beginning of the season, where City used to play five at the back with Mendy and at the time it was Mendy and Walker on both sides. They played five at the back with overlapping fullbacks, and that was when they tore everyone apart. They put five past Liverpool, seven past Stoke, six past Watford. They literally scored like 30 goals in a month. It was insane. Then Mendy got injured and it stopped. But with attacking fullbacks, they can do that, and Cancelo is a lot better going forwards than Walker. He's probably the best attacking fullback in world football, or up there anyway. Mark, welcome to the stream. Soap, Laurie, Borrow Gamer, Iconic. Welcome to the stream, everyone that's just joined. FIFA guy, you've just listed up a bronze for 10k. Do I think I can buy him? I definitely don't think I can buy him. I mean, why do you not have coins at this stage of the game? You're literally called FIFA guy. I'd expect you to have some coins. So I don't know why you're begging for 10k at the end of FIFA. Anyway, let's get on into these packs. Yeah, that would be very, very good if they played that five at the back system, or just had like really attacking fullbacks, basically like Sane and Sterling each side. Mendy once he's fit, because like Zinchenko, Angelino, all of them are good. Angelino is actually very good going forwards, but Mendy, I think when they're all fit, is the best out of the bunch. Mendy and Cancelo on each side, overlapping. The Premier League is not ready for that. It's not ready. That would be so good going forwards. Okay, so none of these guys sell for anything. Always check because random players like Americans are going for like 10k. Has anyone got a beta code yet? I haven't, but has anyone? I'm not sure. Let me know if you have. What do I think about Wolves? Looking forward to seeing Wolves next season. I think this is going to be a very interesting season. I think we've got like obviously the main top six teams, but I think Wolves, Everton, maybe West Ham, maybe Leicester, maybe even Watford could all be pushing, and one or two of those teams could possibly break the top six mold. Ed, why am I live now? I don't know. I meant to be at a festival, but the festival got cancelled. So I'm not at a festival, and I'm home alone for the next 8 days. So I thought, why not just fire up the stream? Because I've had a lot of people wanting me to stream recently. So that's what's happening. Who has the best back four in the league between City and Liverpool? Liverpool. Well, Robertson's better than anyone City have on the left. Cancelo's probably like on a par with Alexander Arnold. Maybe well, I'd say he's better, but people probably would disagree with me. He's got a lot more longevity. Alexander Arnold's had one good season at the top. Um, and then Van Dijk's better than anyone City have. Laporte is better than the second choice at Liverpool, and then Stones is better than the second choice. So I don't know. And then pretty even with goalkeepers. Liverpool's winning the league. I don't see it. I really don't see it at all. Like obviously City battered them to the title. Or, no, we've got a blue here. City won the league last year. The season before they Oh, is this going to be Mbappe? No, fuck off. I got trolled fully there. I like City were like 25 points ahead of Liverpool first season they won the league. Second season, Liverpool strengthened massively. They got Van Dijk and Fabinho and strengthened their weak points, which was defence, made that one of their strong points. And they still finished behind City. That's actually quite a good pack, but they're all untradeable, which is disappointing. But then City have strengthened a lot more this season, and Liverpool haven't. Like City have signed Rodri, who is a big upgrade. Not a big upgrade, but a big signing, because the issue with City last season, where they dropped a lot of points, was when Fernandinho didn't play, because they had to play someone out of position in that defensive midfield role. Now they're not doing that because they've got Rodri, who is a player in a very similar mould to Fernandinho, but also a lot taller and stronger and better defensively. Brings a lot to City. He's young. He's got a lot of potential to offer in the future. I think he's a big signing, as is Cancelo, and then Angelino offers more on that side. City have just strengthened a lot, and Liverpool haven't yet, so I don't see Liverpool closing that gap. I think the gap's just going to widen up, and I think last season was more of like a one-off. Like Liverpool, to be honest, I think we all know, did get very lucky in a lot of games. A lot of refereeing decisions went in their favour. They got a lot of luck, which I don't think is going to be the case this season. It will all kind of balance out. We've got another walkout. What are my thoughts on Barcelona? I think they're going to be very good next season. They're probably Brazil. Hang on, hold that. Oh, it's someone bad. I think they're probably. I think statistically, City are the favourites for the Champions League, but I think Barcelona. That's decent. 2 Blues. I think Barcelona are the team that I think are going to win the Champions League. Like they just have their strike force, the best player of all time, obviously Messi. They've got Griezmann, they've got Suarez, they've got Dembele, they've got Coutinho, then they've got De Jong, Artur, Rakitic, Busquets, Vidal. Their defense is sick. Like they just have sick players everywhere, and they have so much strength and depth. So pretty insane. What's my favourite player on FIFA 19? Hullet. Who's winning the Ballon d'Or? Messi, or else... Well, we know the Ballon d'Or is corrupt and fairly meaningless, because Messi hasn't won it for a while. And obviously, if it was based on the best player, Messi would win it every single year. Who is this going to be? Demirbay. That's not bad. We've actually got loads and loads of blues. These packs have been sick. But yeah, if Messi doesn't win it, then obviously, like, what's the point? Messi just battered absolutely everyone in terms of stats. Like he scored so many more goals than anyone else. He got more assists. He was just by far and away the best player in the world last season, as he has been for the past decade. But that isn't always recognised. So Van Dijk will probably win, but I mean Van Dijk himself has literally said that Messi should win. Okay, so that is done now. There is Danilo, who has now joined Juventus. What I'm going to do is quickly like swap all these players around, because I'm going to have tradable versions of them, and then I can quick sell those players. Midfield needs more pace. They need a Kante type player. Who? Liverpool or City? City have Bernardo Silva, who is kind of like a Kante type player. He's all over the place. I think he actually runs even more. His stats last season, I remember when City played Liverpool, he ran like 14 kilometres in one game, which is insane. He's that type of like all-round midfield dynamo. He's obviously not the same type of player as Kante. He's not a defensive midfielder. He's an attacking, creative player, but he's kind of that all-round player that tracks back and is just kind of like annoying for people to play against. Fernandinho is that too, but slower. I think Rodri is not quick like Fernandinho, but he's a lot stronger. He's taller. He adds a lot of height, which City don't have. Modric won it over Ronaldo and Messi, and everyone learned it was corrupt. Yeah, I mean that was stupid. The fact that Modric won the Ballon d'Or is still one of the most confusing things. Yeah, I don't know why City are favourites for the Champions League, but they have been for like the past 3 years. I'm not sure why. What festival was I meant to be going to? I was going to Boardmasters, but it got cancelled literally the night before it started because of some rain. Because like you don't normally get rain at festivals, do you? I don't really know what they were expecting. So yeah, that was quite annoying. I wasn't really anticipating that this is how I'll be starting my what day is today. Where's my phone? Here's my phone. Is it bad? I need to work out what day it is. It's Thursday. I wasn't planning on starting my Thursday um, streaming FIFA. I was planning on starting my Thursday in other ways at a festival. Okay, this is a draft that I've made. Do we play with? I don't know why it's the chemistry is weird. Do we play with this draft now, or do I go and like make another team, or what? Draft is something I've been doing a lot of recently. Um, I'm finding draft fun. There's loads of stuff to do with it, and like I've been building some sick teams. I managed to get. I got like a 194 or something a few days ago. What time did champs rewards drop? I thought they were now. I don't know. I've not played champs for like literal months. Um, okay, this is probably like the best kind of team I can make. Well, I reckon we'll just roll with that, shall we? I mean, it doesn't really matter. At the moment, I'm just kind of building like fun teams with players I haven't used. But yeah, I'm just gonna chill, play some games, open some packs, do some SBCs. I'm probably gonna do another Icon SBC. It is in the thumbnail of this, so I'll probably do some Icon SBCs today. What team surprised me most in the Champions League? Ajax, like definitely Ajax. Same for everyone, I'd say. Um, you were also going to be going to uh, Boardmasters. Yeah, it sucks. I don't know when they're going to give me a refund. I'm looking forward to getting refunded though, because I have no money right now, and then suddenly I'm just going to get like a whole festival ticket dropped to my account again. So that's going to be nice. I might go. I don't know if I'll. I wanted to go to Boomtown, which is annoying because none of my friends wanted to go to Boomtown, which is why we went to Boardmasters, and then Boardmasters got cancelled, and Boomtown is on now, and Boomtown is better than Boardmasters. Um, but yeah, unfortunately, ended up not going to one. Chris May, welcome to the stream. Fancy seeing you here. Very random stream, I know. I'm normally not even awake at this time, but given that I'm not able to be at the festival I was meant to be at, and given that I'm now home alone for a very long time, I'll probably do some more live streams. Nathan Palencia, thanks a lot for that, man. I appreciate that. And Flamer X Gamer as well. Thanks for that. Draft's fun though now, just because like you get packs, which even if they're bad, you probably still get something good in because pack weight is insane. Um, and you get to just try out like random players. So I normally just kind of sub on random stuff. I just kind of use players I've not used yet, if that makes sense. I don't know why I paused it. I've used random people like him or some guy called like Smov or something, who's Danish, who has like 90 plus in everything apart from defending. Like there's loads of sick players like that I've tried out. You got Raul and Maradona. Nice one. I got what in draft or in something else. Zico, welcome to the stream. Another person I've not seen for ages in my streams. Well, I've not streamed for ages, but a very OG viewer. Back from when I first used to do streams on Twitch, literally like 4 years ago. So that's pretty random. We've got 3 of my oldest viewers, not oldest as in age. I think, according to my demographics, I've got some OAP viewers. So hold tight all the OAP viewers right now. I doubt they're probably awake at the moment, but yeah, we've got 3 people who used to watch me back when I streamed on Twitch: Chris, Ed, Galvin, and Zico. Back when I did a 12-hour charity live stream in which I raised a grand total of like £4, and I streamed for 12 hours, I could have got like the worst minimum wage job and made a lot more money towards charity. I'm not even sure I've ended up being able to send the money to the charity because it was such an insignificant amount, and I think you needed a certain amount to be able to send it, and I was below that amount, so always good when that happens. We've got Fat Ronaldo, who I've not used at all this year, so that's cool. Like that's why I like draft, because I get to use like random people like this. You play for a professional football club, do you now, Zico? Going up in the world. What professional team is that? Are champs rewards later today? Apparently, I'm not sure. I haven't played champs for ages, but according to people in the stream, then apparently they are. I might even play champs this weekend. I might stream all my champs games just for the bans. But yeah, what team do you play for? Do I have a job besides YouTube? No, I probably should. I don't really count YouTube as a job. I used to make enough money off YouTube for it to be a job. Um, then a mixture of that was unlucky. Unfortunately, both my chat. Oh, this guy's shushing me. Oh, and it's Firmino as well. Firmino is honestly my least favorite player. I would happily see both of his legs fractured into lots of pieces. Um, what was I gonna say before I just started abusing Firmino? Oh, that was a naughty hocus pocus. Um, I don't know what I was actually talking about. Oh yeah, basically I was saying my channel died and FIFA's kind of dead now. And then I went away traveling for ages and barely uploaded, so didn't really have the best impact on my views. So not really in a place to be able to call it a job. I have had some. I had the best month I've ever had on YouTube this December when I did like 3 videos a month. No, not 3 videos a month, 3 videos a day, and I made more money than both my parents in that month. But apart from that, I've not made particularly much money to be able to call FIFA a job. I like it doesn't really pay for anything. It literally wouldn't even cover my festival ticket. The money I've made this month wouldn't cover the festival ticket that I ended up not getting, not being able to actually go to. But I will get it refunded, so that's calm. But yeah, like I've managed to. I basically I've done YouTube over my gap year to fund like traveling and shit like that. So I was able to go to Thailand off that. So thanks guys for letting me do that. You play for Notts County, who just got relegated. I mean, it's better than me. I think Chris used to play for. Chris used to play for a professional team. I don't know if they were. I think were they in the championship when you like. Uh, did you play for them or something, Chris? That's where you played for Yeovil. Chris May in the stream. I think he played for Yeovil or like had trials at Yeovil or like everyone's had trials at some random team. Normally they say, okay, I don't like draft anymore. Um, oh, this guy's shushing me. I don't like this person. Um, Avi, welcome to the stream, and Tom as well. But yeah, I swear Chris used to play for Yeovil. I think he did anyway. I might not play draft. I might just quit all the games and just build some drafts because I don't really like playing the game when I'm streaming because I either like to play the game and play it well and like concentrate or just interact with the chat, and I can't interact with the chat whilst playing well. I end up just playing like a spaz like this, and then I end up getting destroyed by everyone. They were in League One. Did you play for them like in their academy properly or not? I remember that was like when that was when I was in like year 9 or something. I remember you said you played for like Yeovil, and I was like, oh wow, big boy Chris. Okay, see this is the issue. I've got a long comment that I've just received. I want to read that, but then I'd start reading that and then I concede a goal. So I'm gonna quit this game and not play draft. Okay, the comment's been deleted. I think it was someone begging. Am I still 6'4"? No, I shrunk. I'm 4'11" now. No, I'm still 6'4". I've retained my height. I say 6'4". I've always been like, I've always been fairly tall. I think I haven't been measured for ages. I remember I went to the hospital. I'm not sure why. Oh, it was to have I had a heart murmur. I've had a heart murmur since I was younger, and I went to have it checked out when I was like 16 or something, and they measured my height for some reason and said I was 6'3.5". So I assume now I'm like 6'4". I don't really want to be any taller than that because, I mean, then you're like Peter Crouch kind of level, and then it just kind of gets in the way. But if you were like if you're small, then that sucks obviously because like you're a midget. But I think like there's like a good height to be at. But if you get beyond that and then you're like 6'6", you're like, That's not normal, getting a blue card from a loan thing. But yeah, if you're like 6'6", then you're just weird. What did I get for my rewards? I got loads of like random blue cards. I haven't played Foot Champs, so I didn't get any Foot Champs rewards. I'm gonna do another icon SBC because I've got loads of like random cards, and I'm gonna build some drafts as well. Okay, so I'm just gonna try and build like the highest rated best draft. So Isco because he doesn't have any other special cards. De Bruyne when people do. Modric 99, yes. Elliot, yes, I am 6'4". Literally, no one believes me. Chris, you can back me up. Chris isn't gonna back me up, but Chris, as one of my real life friends who knows that I am a large man, can vouch for me being 6'4". I know he's obviously not. He's gonna be like, oh, you're 5'2", but I am 6'4". I'm not 6'4". I am 6'4", Zach. How do I gain so many subs? Don't ask me. I've lost 300 subs this month. I think I have. Wait, hang on. I'm not the person to ask on how to gain subs. Let me look at my social blade. Hang on. I think I have lost like several hundred subs. E2A. Hang on. We found E2A here. Now, if I do a thing, can you guys see this? Okay, this is my stream. If I do that, there, you guys can now see this. Yeah, I've lost 328 subscribers in the past 30 days. Look at all of this red. I'm gaining a few subs now, so, boys. Look at all this income as well, guys. I'm rolling in it. It's nowhere near this upper echelon. It's a lot closer to this kind of £2 mark. But yeah, if you're wondering how to gain subs, then I know how to lose them. If you could help me gain some subs, if you know how to gain subs, let me know because that'll be great. Thank you, Chris. I am big. How old am I? I'm 19. When did I start YouTube? In FIFA 14. We'll go with Hummels. Why did Princess Diana cross the road? Because she was wearing a seatbelt. No, the joke would be because she wasn't wearing a seatbelt. If she was wearing a seatbelt, she wouldn't have crossed the road. Who inspired me to start YouTube? Probably like Chris MD and people like that. Matt HD Gamer, Rotashaw, like all the like people that did FIFA videos that everyone used to watch when I was younger. Yeah, Chris is large as well. Chris is 6'3". FIFA's a dead game. Yeah, I want to keep blaming it on FIFA, not the fact that my channel might be dead and that I'm probably because I'm boring or something. But let's point it in the direction of FIFA being dead. FIFA is dead, to be honest. It's nothing to do with me. FIFA 20 revival. FIFA 20 looks like it will be large, so hopefully the revival comes with that. What team do I support? I support Manchester City. Normally I'll be able to point to the flags, not the flags, the flags. Normally I'll point to the shirts in the background, but I don't have any shirts in the background. Let's take Son. I don't think this is going to be a really high-rated team. I need like a 6 striker, and then I need some kind of defensive stuff. How is this a dark pick? We get João Cancelo, the absolute GOAT, though, so I'm going to go with him. Best right back of all time. And then I'll go with, I don't know. Yeah, this draft has just completely gone to wank, basically. I'll go with ESO as well. That's my chemistry down as well. Okay. We got a Kocha, one of the worst icons known to man. 79 shooting. Imagine having 79 shooting and being an icon. Like, most Americans have more than 79 shooting. Get Witsel. Yeah, this draft is just a lost cause now. Yeah, Angel, Rangel, class. Anyone else? Schmeichel. Anyone else? I should have gone with Neuer. Yeah. Neuer would have worked better, I think. Can I do anything to solve this absolute abomination of a draft? I mean, it's 90 rated. I guess that's cool. Thing is, like, you know when you're like 3 players in whether it's going to be a good draft or not, and this just isn't going to be like a really good draft. Oh boys, we've just got 6 more chemistry. Yeah, I don't really know what to do here. This is just a lost cause. I mean, I could get him in here. I don't really know what I'm trying to do here. Let's go and do some SBCs because that's a bit dead. Okay, so I'll do an icon one. The icon upgrade. Anything else? No. Also, should I do a Premier League prediction video? I want to do that. I might do a Premier League prediction video sometime just before the season starts. But yeah, I think I'll do it tomorrow because tomorrow is when the transfer window shuts, doesn't it? Because I don't want to do what I did a couple of years ago. Or no, it was like last year, where I did a prediction video and then the transfer window was still open and loads of signings happened and it ended up meaning my predictions were quite wrong because I hadn't taken into account loads of signings that then happened and then obviously changed the shape of how those teams did. But yeah, I wouldn't mind doing a transfer, like once all the transfers are updated, doing a Premier League prediction video. Yeah, I'll do. Yeah, I'll do like Premier League prediction, and then at the end I'll be like, yeah, and then I think these people will do well. Yeah, basically. Good idea. Okay, I hopefully have some high-rated players that I can use from my rewards. I've forgotten completely if I packed anyone remotely good. Somehow I didn't get any 83s or any like SBC fodder, but I got loads of team of the season, so that makes sense. Thoughts on João Cancelo? I already said earlier, I think it's a really good signing. I also think that if Mendy gets fully fit and they have Mendy and what's his name? Mendy and Cancelo on each side overlapping, like the Premier League's just not ready for that. That's going to be complete rape. Okay, so I need one other high-rated player. One other high-rated player in here. I might. Should I just put Van Dijk or someone in? Van Dijk would work. I could actually put Best in because I don't use Best anymore. Oscar. Well, Oscar doesn't even work. Great. They have to be. Oh wow, they have to be 92 rated. I think. How much have I spent on the game this year? What in actual like real money? I haven't spent any money on this FIFA, which I'm quite proud of because normally I waste a lot of money on FIFA, and this year I managed not to. So big well done to me. Really annoying because like back on FIFA 17 is the best FIFA I've had for views by far. I was actually quite big on FIFA 17. I hadn't realised. I looked back and like I need to get like Tagliafico or someone here. I used to get like I think I got my high point like I was averaging 15 to 20k views a video, which is actually really good. And I had like 20k subs at the time, so my channel was banging. But I wasn't fully aware what I was doing, so I only had like the default ads. I never put oh Jesus, that was like 10k cheaper. That would have been a sick deal. But yeah, I never like tried to make videos 10 minutes. I never put more than one ad on a video, and I made a decent amount of money. But I could have honestly made like lots of money, and it would have like funded I could have had a much better gap year. I could have gone to Colombia as well as Thailand, which I wanted to do, but then couldn't afford. And I could have gone to like every festival. And I could have got like more gums and stuff, basically. Would have been cool, but wasn't to be because I wasn't really too sure what I was doing, so I ended up just like not really making the most of what could have been. But yeah, like I used to spend all the money I made from FIFA 17 when my channel was popping. I used to spend all my money on FIFA points, and food, and that's how I then turned into a fat shit. Um, so we've got a 2 rare gold player pack here, but yeah, I genuinely used to spend like thousands of pounds on FIFA points. On FIFA 17, I probably spent like £3,000 on FIFA points, which is quite embarrassing. I also had a much worse team than I have now, even though I haven't spent any money this year. But yeah, I could have honestly made like a proper like living wage from FIFA 17 because my views were good back then and consistent. I could have made like 15k in a year, and I probably made like a third of that. And then I ended up spending all of that on like pointless stuff, like FIFA points and co-op donuts. So now like I actually know what I'm doing, but then I like don't get any views to actually like make the money off. Although now any money I get, I spend like on actual good stuff. Like I've done so much traveling off me, like off my just off YouTube. I've been able to like go traveling and stuff, and go to festivals and get loads of paying garms. Um, but like it's annoying because I could have made a lot more. Also, like not just in terms of like from a financial viewpoint. But like I could have just made a lot more from YouTube, like as a whole. I could have. I didn't really. I don't even know if I like used tags and stuff back in the day on FIFA. On FIFA 17 and stuff. Like I could have got a lot more views, got my channel out there a lot more. I'd definitely have over 100k subs and like a lot more money if I knew what I was doing back then, basically. My dad didn't say anything. My dad doesn't know that I spent loads of money on FIFA points. My dad didn't really know how much money I was making. Um, but yeah, unfortunate. Very unfortunate. I could have done a lot more from YouTube. My dad doesn't really care what I spend my money on. To be honest, he got annoyed when I bought some Balenciaga speedrunners once, but that was it. Because he said he'd never spent that much on anything before, and then I was like, "You literally have a house and a car and another house and stuff," and then he was like, "Oh, right, okay, fairs." But he got annoyed with me initially, but I mean they're quite cool, and I got them at a good price. So my dad wears Reeboks, so who's the real winner? Um, very dead craps on my dad. Okay, so what do we go with now? I need a. Trying to think of Bundesliga players that are high rated. Can't believe I've used the word craps, pang, and calm in this stream so far. I'm not a fan of that. How much were the Balenciagas? Less. They were like half price. I got them off. Well, I get any of like any like expensive clothes I buy off Depop because like buying them new like from a like Selfridges or something is stupid because they just depreciate instantly and like by about 50%. They just drop a load of value literally as soon as you bought them, and you can buy the same thing like that someone's bought and then worn like once or something, and you can get it for like half the price. And then if you get bored of it or something, you can then end up just flipping it. Definitely the way to go if you want to buy anything that's fairly expensive. Yeah, I've become what I hate. If you've seen some of my streams before, I've gone on about how I don't like chavs, and now I've turned into one, haven't I? What version do I recommend for FIFA 20? Get the Champion Ultimate Edition because you get it earlier. You just got Layman in your rival rewards. Nice one. And then you traded him in and you got 183. No. Yeah, I'm not dissing Reeboks. I have a pair of Reebok Classics, and they're probably my most worn pair of shoes. But my dad can't abuse me for buying shoes when he only wears Reeboks. They're not like Reebok Classics, like a classic shoe. Like they're a really classic like 80s and 90s shoe, and they're quite cool. But he wears like £10 Reebok black trainers. Chris, you've just been asked to go into work. I thought you didn't work today anyway. I thought you worked on Friday. Um, just don't go into work. Just like fuck the system and just don't turn up. Surely you don't have to go into work if you're not meant to work. Please, can you just stop working, Chris? Guys, can we all get a stop working spam in the chat for Chris? Because it's what, August, and he's still going into work, so he can't do anything. And it's really annoying because I want to do stuff with my friends, and they're either like Chris and working, or they're traveling, like some of my other friends, or they're just massive losers. If you guys, if you've been in the streams for a while, you'll know who Simon is. He falls into that massive loser category because as everyone's going traveling or at festivals or doing cool stuff, he's been staying with his nan. So let's have a spam of Chris stop working and Simon is a loser. Just put like Simon equal virgin or something like that. Spam that in the chat and then I'll screenshot that and send it to him for some abuse later. I need to get Borja Iglesias. He's an 80 or no 90 rated player. I just want to see what rating of player I need for this. Yeah, everyone's abusing Chris. Nice one. Cheers, guys. You lifeguard 3 days a week and it's not even that bad. You end up having rubber band walls in the lobby. To be honest, I wouldn't mind working. I just like I did apply for a proper job. Like I was going to work in Waitrose, and then Waitrose, they declined my job offer. Well, they like I got past the initial stage. I had an interview, and then they were like, "Oh well, yeah, we'll get back to you on that one." And then they literally hired someone with Down syndrome instead of me. Who I'm nothing against people with Down syndrome. My dad literally teaches people with Down syndrome. Not that that's probably an excuse for not being offensive towards Down syndrome people, but like within his first week, he dropped a cake on a woman and then got relegated to just being able to work in the cafe. So he got a job instead of me, which I take massive offence at. Not a fan of that, Waitrose. But yeah, I could have had like a proper job and earned money, and that would have been cool. But turns out the world of employment isn't for me because they did that. So since then, I haven't tried to get a job. There's lots of fit girls at work. There's lots of fit girls like in outside. You don't need to be at work to be with the fit girls. Just go outside, go to the beach. Yeah, I know it does say a lot that they did pick the Down syndrome person instead of me. He's been staying with his nan. Yeah, well, he's not even left the house. Well, he doesn't leave the house normally. He's just a massive loser. He literally retook his A levels for no need because he was like, "Oh, I want to do better." Like, piss off. Okay, I need to go Borja Iglesias, and then that one's done. Chris, I'm not a Tory. Go away. What do I've had this discussion on stream before. Great English, nice one. Does being called a Tory does that have connotations with the Conservative Party politically, or is that just a different term? Because I don't lean towards the Conservative Party politically. But yeah, I get called a Tory literally in like all my streams. That's just a thing that seems to occur. Same in my videos. I'm not sure what it is, but I just get abused all the time. Yeah, Ed's calling me a massive Tory. What does being a Tory mean? Is it a bad thing? Is it a good thing? Does it mean that like I'm a conservative, which I'm not, or is it something else? But I've got an icon upgrade pack done now, so let's see what we get. Because I got massively bummed last time I opened one of these. I got Roberto Carlos's baby icon card, which was like 86 rated. And out of these, you can get primes, you can get everything. And I got the lowest. Oh, we've got a walkout from a 2-player pack. It's a blue card. I got literally like the worst. One of the worst ones you could have got. Italy goalkeeper Donnarumma. That's actually sick. 95 rated. And he has got such a good card as well. I've used this guy in draft loads. He is really good. But that's from a 2-player pack. I think he's untradeable, but I might use him. I think I've got Edison. What the fuck? Oh my god, look. What? That's a 2-player pack. I think they're untradeable. That's a 2-player pack, and I've just got 2 really good, high-rated blue cards. That's insane. That's so lucky. Because also from these packs, you get one rare and one non-rare. So this Ethel guy counted as the non-rare, and then Donnarumma as the rare. So we've got an 86 pace centre-back, and then an insane goalkeeper. So the strong link pack of dreams there. What a pack. I mean, honestly, I don't care who I get as an icon now, because I've just got 2 sick blue cards. So that's sick. We've now got an icon pack. I'm going to turn my TV off, my monitor. I'm going to open the pack. I'm going to have some Highland Spring, still spring water, naturally from Scotland. Ochil Hills. I used to live in Scotland. I was born there. I'm going to now drink this, and you guys can tell me who I pack. I'm going to drink all of this water now, and then if I finish it, it means I've packed Prime Ronaldo. So tell me who I packed. Okay, I better pack someone good from that. Wait, is it Henri? Oh. Probably not going to use him. Actually, I'm not. I've got someone else. I've got Hazard. I mean, could have been worse, to be honest. Could have been the baby. Could have been a lot better though. Could have been a lot better. Imagine if that was like prime moments already. That would have been sick. I mean, I'll try him out, but I already have Hazard, so I'm not going to use this card. Um, but yeah, I'll take that. There's people saying other things. Chris says prime moments Henri! Exclamation mark. Someone said unknown Ronaldo. I mean, it's not bad. It could have been worse. It could have been better. But the Donnarumma pack, that's what made it. I'm a Tory if I drink bottled water. Okay, mate. Sorry, I don't want to go and get a glass downstairs. I didn't. I filled this bottle up several times since I bought it. I got it in a service station a couple of days ago, I'll have you know. I don't just go and buy bottled water. Although I did have to buy bottled water in Thailand because I'd have got like AIDS or something if I drank the water from the taps. But even like Thai people drink bottled water instead of like tap water, because tap water is literally full of diseases. I mean, that is obviously a downgrade to my team because Hazard literally just takes a massive shit all over Henri in terms of stats. Apart from the defending, big stat there for Henri. But yeah, like Henri looks quite good, but then Hazard looks like a complete rapist right there. Like his stats are insane. Hazard's like one of the best players I've used by far, so I might try the team out like this just to see kind of how it goes. We get all the icons in, but I will probably end up getting rid of Henri and putting him in an SBC. Who do I think's had the best transfer window? Depends what when you say best. Like Aston Villa have signed so many players and have really upgraded their squad as a whole. But they've spent like 150 million, Aston Villa. But the thing is, I think they're gonna do a Fulham and end up just being awful because they'll have bought so many players who won't gel at all. I think United have had a good window in some respects with their defence. They've really improved what was like they kept like 2 clean sheets or something, I swear, last season. They were maybe 2 home clean sheets or something. Like they were really bad defensively. They've upgraded that, but then they've lost Lukaku and they haven't signed anyone else going forwards. I think City have had a really good window. They've strengthened where they needed to. Like I think a team like City, or there's going to be others that I can't think of. Wolves and Everton, they've both had really good windows. But like City have strengthened where they needed to. They needed a defensive midfielder because Fernandinho is 34 and quite injury prone. They've resolved that issue. Left back was always an issue with a lot of injuries. They've resolved that. Right back, Walker was a bit inconsistent last season. Again, they've resolved that issue there. So I think City have had a really good window. I think Everton have had a really good window too. Everton are spending so much money, or wanting to anyway. They would still want to sign Zaha for like 80 million, but I think Moses Keane is a really good signing. As are all the other players. They've got Sidibe, who they're in for, would be a nice signing because Coleman is kind of past it now. And they've signed loads of people. They've got a lot of people permanently that they didn't have before, like Andre Gomes and a few others. Um, I think Wolves have had a good window. Crotone, they've signed Vallejo from Wolves. I will do a lot of research into all this kind of stuff. Make sure I'm fully aware of who signed who, because I will be doing a Premier League predictions video fairly soon. Do you want me to do a video on fantasy football as well? I could do a video on my fantasy football team. Because, like, doing videos on FIFA, there isn't a huge amount to do, but doing stuff on in real life football has more potential for views, and also would be something a little bit different. I remember I did a Premier League predictions last year. It got so many dislikes, because loads of Liverpool fans hated me because I said they wouldn't win the league, but look who was right in the end. I was actually quite bang on with my predictions, to be honest. I think I got the whole top four right. Actually, no, I said United would come fourth, and I'm definitely not. I don't think United will get top four. I think they will come fifth. Quick spoiler for my predictions. Give me a top six prediction, guys. I've got the top six is. I was thinking about this morning. The top six, I've got a good idea of who I'll say for the top six, but for the rest of my team, for the rest of my prediction, I have no idea really. I have a feeling Newcastle will get relegated. That was a banger. The power behind that. I have a feeling Newcastle will be relegated because Steve Bruce is one of the worst managers ever. And I think Aston Villa, despite spending loads of money and signing loads of good players on paper, I don't think they'll do that well. I think they'll be like Fulham, where they spent loads of money on new players and they just didn't really like gel as a team and just ended up being bad. And then I think Sheffield United might too, just because they're kind of like Cardiff last season. The quality of their squad just isn't anything compared to the rest of the league. Lol. Own goal there from whoever that was. Oh no, what? I thought that was an own goal. Apparently Song got to it. Yeah, I'll make my own league for fantasy football actually. That'd be cool, because I normally play in a few leagues, but they have like 3 people, and they normally then end up stopping. Like loads of people end up not playing, so it's a bit boring. I reckon City will win the league. I think Liverpool will come second, and then not going to say the rest, but I know like I've made my predictions. I was thinking about this earlier, so I kind of know what I'm going to say for the whole kind of top 6. But yeah, I've got a good idea, and then bottom 3, I'm not entirely sure, but I'm thinking maybe like Sheffield United and Newcastle, and then I'm not sure who else. Maybe Brighton. I think actually, yeah, Brighton could be down there because they have lost Chris Hughton, who is a very good manager. Yeah, Connor, my prediction is the same as that, but I would swap round 2 of the teams. 2 of the teams from London. I don't want to like spoil my prediction now because I want you guys to watch it because I want it to get views. But yeah, I think Arsenal will have a decent season, but I'm gonna do it tomorrow I'm gonna do it when the transfer window shuts, just before the season starts, because like if Arsenal sign David Luiz or another centre back, if they sign Upamecano or Rajani or David Luiz, I think they'll finish a place or even 2 higher than where they'll finish if they don't sign a centre back. I think they need to sign another centre back. They've lost Koscielny. Mustafi is just a massive disabled player. So yeah, then they have like Rob Holding, who's awful. So I think if they do sign someone like David Luiz or Upamecano, Rajani, they'll be good. Also, I think have they signed Kieran Tierney yet? I think if they sign Kieran Tierney and a centre back, they'll comfortably get top 4. Because going forwards, they're going to be really good. Aubameyang, Lacazette, Pepe, Ozil in behind, Iwobi, Torreira. Like there's lots of cover, and then Xhaka and Guendouzi. Like they've got a lot of options. It's quite a good goal. Moise Keane for the Golden Boot. Moise Keane is in my fantasy football team. I'm gonna make a fantasy football league, and I'll call it something like something boring like E2A fantasy football league. I was trying to think of something cool to call it, but then I couldn't. But yeah, I have Moise Keane in my fantasy football team. Striking options are interesting this year. A lot of people seem to be avoiding the high end, like the expensive forwards, the premium ones like Aguero and Kane. And I've gone down that route as well. I've got Moise Keane. I've got like some Bournemouth forwards, but they changed the pricing system a little bit of players, so it's different now. I've loaded up a lot on. That would have been nice. I've loaded up a lot on premium defenders. I think that's the way to go this year. Hullet's long shots are insane, by the way. If you don't have Hullet, then have Hullet, because you can shoot from anywhere and it just goes in. Yeah, with Luiz and Tierney, that would be a good defense. Like that would be an all-round good team. There'd still be a few issues, like Ballon is quite injury prone. I still don't think he's fully fit, is he? I'm not sure. And whoever plays next to Torreira probably isn't going to be very good. It would be like Xhaka or Guendouzi, who like they're okay, but they're not amazing. I think a lot of it's going to be interesting though, because I don't know if Chelsea, like with my predictions, Chelsea and United, I don't think are going to get into the top 4. But are they going to get into the top 6? That's the thing. I'm not sure if there's going to be the typical top 6 we have, or if Everton or West Ham or Watford or Wolves or a team like that will get in there, or Leicester. I'd like it if one of them did. I'm not sure. Initially, my top 6 prediction was the main top 6 teams, but I think I might change it. But I'm not sure who I'm going to drop out, because I know if I drop United out, I'll just get so much abuse. If I drop Chelsea out, likewise. But they're the teams that I think will finish 5th and 6th. And I have good reasoning for that, which I'll explain in the video. But I don't know. And out of Everton and all those teams, I'm not sure which is the one that is probably, that I think has the best chance of getting into that top 6. I think maybe Everton, but I don't know. It depends how Keane does, because they lack a goal scorer. But if they sign, well, with Keane, if he ends up being that goal scorer, then they could do well. David Luiz is good. Well, no, David Luiz is an on and off defender. David Luiz is crap on FIFA. David Luiz is like an on and off defender. He's had seasons where he's been really good, where he's been one of the best defenders in the league. And the team he's played for has done well when that's happened. Like when he had that really good season for Chelsea, they won the league. But then he's also had seasons where he's been atrocious and dropped down massively in the pecking order. Like you saw at Chelsea under some managers, I think it was under Mourinho, was it? Mourinho like didn't play him and he dropped to being like 4th choice. And then Conte came in and Conte got the best out of him and he was one of the best defenders in the league under him. So like whichever version of him that turns up is going to be better than Mustafi, because like Harvey Price would be a better defender than Mustafi. But if it turns out that he like performs well under him, then that would end up being a really big upgrade. I don't see United doing well, because United, their issue last season was the defence. They've resolved that, I think. They've got a good defence now. But I don't see United scoring anywhere near enough goals. That's the issue I see with United. I don't think they'll score enough, because they've lost Lukaku. They only really have Rashford as an out-and-out starting striker. Yeah, they've got Mason Greenwood, but he's not proven. Like, he might end up being good, but they only really have Rashford. Yeah, there's Martial too, but he tends to play on the wing. And then they didn't sign Dybala or Fernandes, so they lack a lot of creativity. Like, their attacking midfield options are Lingard, who is fairly average, and Mata, who is good but getting on a lot now. So he's lost a lot of his pace, and he's not even playing that regularly. So if Rashford or one of those forwards gets injured, they're gonna lack. Like they're not gonna have that goal scoring edge, and they don't really have much creativity as it stands anyway. Pogba wants to leave. Like, he's literally said that he wants to leave. So I don't think, like, Pogba can be very, very, very good, one of the best players in the world, but it's down to his mentality, and he doesn't have the best of mentality, especially if he doesn't want to play there. I just don't see Pogba being the best version of himself he can be. So I think they're going to lack creativity and just lack goals. I think, unlike last season, they scored a fair amount of goals. That wasn't an issue, but they conceded so many. I think this season they're going to be better defensively, but they're not going to score enough. Chelsea can't sign anyone, so they're kind of screwed, and they've lost probably the best player in the league, who carried them last season. Like, if it weren't for, they finished fourth last season with Hazard. Without Hazard, there's no way they're gonna get I don't see them getting top four. I think probably Chelsea sixth and United fifth. But I kind of want to be that's what everyone will say, that kind of top six with the six teams. So I want to kind of I'll probably put Everton into my top six instead of one of those, probably instead of Chelsea. I don't know, like Everton. I think if Keane does well, I think Everton could easily get into the top six. If they sign Zaha as well, I think they could. If Keane doesn't, then I don't think they will. It's that simple, really. But then also Leicester, I think any team out of Wolves, Leicester, and Everton, and maybe West Ham, and maybe Watford, could get in there. Watford have Danny Welbeast now, so I think that's Champions League confirmed. Hit me up with questions about football and predictions about next season and stuff, because I want to get lots of opinions. Because that will really help with the video I want to do. I want to do a Premier League prediction. Hit me up with players you think are gonna play well, players you think who's gonna be top scorer, all that kind of stuff there. Because more opinions I get, it's gonna make it a better video. I'm gonna do a full prediction of who I think is gonna win, get relegated, everything like that, every single rank. And then I will also predict who I think is going to be the top scorer, who I think is going to be the signing of the season, the flop of the season, who's going to get the most assists, which team's going to get the most clean sheets. It's going to be a good in-depth video. Because I did one last year, and it got a fair amount of views. It was a decent video, but I only really predicted the teams. I think I could have made it better. And I want to do I want to make high quality videos, which is hard to do within FIFA, just because I can't do a really high quality video of me doing an SBC. I could edit it lots, but I mean, it's not really going to make it an amazing video. So things like that is a good way to branch out while still making it relatable to my audience I have, because I can my editing skills, if you've seen some of my goal compilations and stuff, or some of my non FIFA videos, which you probably won't have seen, I'm quite good at editing, but I just don't need to I can't do good editing, and you can't really go that in depth with a FIFA video. You can't do really good color grading and stuff and make it have that cinematic kind of effect, and then obviously beyond that do a lot of different editing processes. You can't do that with an everyday FIFA video. So doing more of those kind of football based videos is a good way to branch out from that, and that's also where I want to work in the future, is within sports and within editing, and the whole kind of production process of stuff like that behind the scenes. So it's the ideal type of content for me. So I'm definitely gonna get a good Premier League prediction video done, and maybe a few others. Maybe do ones for other leagues. Maybe do ones for the Champions League. I will do a Champions League prediction as well, I reckon. Thing is, those videos can also sometimes just randomly bang and get a load of views. Do I think after Real Madrid's pre-season it will affect how they do? I don't really look that much into pre-season. I don't think you really should, because players are just kind of coming back. They're not fully fit, especially in Hazard's case. Hazard apparently put on over a stone. Hazard visibly looks fat. He looks pretty chunky. I don't think Real Madrid will do particularly well this season, not because of their pre-season, but just because they've signed a lot of new players. It's going to take them a while to adapt, and the core of their team that had all their success with recently, is all just, they're all old. They're all in their 30s now. Like Modric, Ramos, Cruz, Marcelo. They're all getting old now. So I think it's just this guy's time wasting when FIFA's dead. I think it's going to take a while for the younger players like Militao and Mendy to gel. For Hazard to lose some weight. Get Hazard with me. I'll give him some weight loss advice, and then see what happens from there. I've also made another YouTube channel where I've done a video on how to not be a fat cunt, and I also did a video of me buying some clothes. If you want to go and watch those videos, then it's in the suggested videos, or no, my other channels. If you go onto my channel, you'll see those on the side. Just because I wanted to make some random videos and try out some editing and stuff, so go and watch those if you want. Okay, time to look through the chat because I've literally I've missed all of this. Okay. Yeah, 73 million for Lukaku is a good price, given he is a massive donkey. Emilianator, I'll see you later. Go and have breakfast. That's a meme. I wasn't just saying breakfast in a retarded way. Watch it, guys. Type in breakfast. You'll see a Down syndrome man saying, I'm going to find it for you guys so you don't think I'm weird. How do I turn on desktop audio? If I press F5, I think... Wait, yeah. Here we go, guys. Wait, what? Okay, F4. Here, guys. Just want to quickly show you guys this.
What is going on here? Breakfast!
There we go. Hopefully you heard that, but there was a Down syndrome person saying something about breakfast. Hopefully that's brightened up everyone's day. Now we can come back. Yeah, what's happening? Anyone got the closed beta? I don't think so. Have I got the closed beta? Let me check. Actually, I wouldn't know if I've got the closed beta because my email, I had to change my email because I got hacked ages ago. Wait. Yeah, I got hacked, so I need to... how do I find my email? Yeah, I've got another email somewhere. Which I've now found. I'm refreshing, which is the one that my account is linked to. Like my FIFA account. So let's see. I'm just going to trade whatever that guy's name is. I'm just gonna trade Thierry Henry into an SPC because I'm not going to use him. Let's go with a cheeky bit of Eusebio. Do you need another icon for some of the Eusebio things? Probably, but actually you don't. Hullet needed 5 icons. It was depressing doing it. Okay. Let's just find someone random and just put Henry inside them. Ronaldo. Yeah, I'll put Henry in Ronaldo. I just need to. For some reason, I can't sign into this account. I'm trying to do it with my finger. Finger scanner's not working. Oh, I can sign in now. Hold on. Are the codes out? I haven't got a code, so that's nice. No, I don't have a code. Yeah, I'm just gonna put Henry in Ronaldo. Here we go. Slipping him in. We're submitting that. There we go. Bye bye, Terry. We get a 100k pack. What are we gonna get? Come on. We get a walkout. Come on, lads. Be a blue. What is this? Is that an icon? No, it's that's bad. Oh, it's Aurier. That's not too bad. It's not too bad. Not bad. He's 10k, but that's a really good card. I've used him. He's sick. Road to the final. Or yeah, I thought I packed an icon because it was kind of like a white flare. I thought it was obviously going to be a blue because like everyone's blue. That's a good pack, to be honest. We've got Buffon, who is 88 rated. We got Tillemans, who is a wants to watch player. We got a load of 83s. Look how many 83s I got there, and Aurea. So I got back a lot of coins from that, so that's decent. And then duplicates, we've got players that will sell. Pavlenka will sell for a bit. Chris, come to the gym. If you're still in the stream, if Chris has gone to work, that's massive loser behaviour. But if you're still around, come to the gym, because I'm bored. And if you can't come to the gym now, come to the gym at like 2, if you can, because that'll be ideal timing with my lunch. Okay. Yeah, I'm just going to quick top those. But that's actually a good pack. Like, we got a load of good stuff in that, so I'll take that. How do I think Arsenal will do? I think they'll get top 4, but stay tuned for the video. I'm gonna have a big video out today. All about my Premier League. No, actually not going to be out today. I'm going to have a big video in the near future about my Premier League predictions. Not going to be today though, because I want to wait until till the transfer window shut. You're coming to the gym later. Okay, that's fine. Make sure you come though. You missed yesterday, and yesterday was a big workout. What time do you think you'll be able to come? Because then I can time when I eat. If it's like normal, like 4 or 5 or whatever, that's chill. But yeah, just let me know, because that's always helpful. What's happened here? I'm just looking on Twitter. Apparently Scott Carson has signed for Man City. Apparently Tottenham are signing Sessegnon, Atal, Dybala and Lo Celso today. Okay, anything else that's happened? I'm just quickly looking on Twitter to see if any transfers have happened. Lukaku's turned up in Milan. Yeah, that's about it. United are in talks to sign Mandzukic. David Luiz's transfer is to be paid in 8 million instalments of £1. Yeah. Don't really think there's been any big transfers happen so far. Saw a picture of someone just buy a Ronald McDonald, but that's not a transfer. Okay, so let's come back. Yeah, Ed Galvin, we're huge. Just look at me. I'm a massive beast. Yeah, Atal from Nice. Atal's good. He was one of the best fullbacks in Ligue 1 last season. He was also Nice's top scorer, and he's a fullback, so that's quite impressive. But yeah, Ed, you don't want to mess about with me and Christopher because we're humongous. Okay, let's get Hazard in the team here, and then take Best out for Pep. Peep. Rip Lil Peep, guys. I've honestly never heard any of Lil Peep's music. I think he's one of those weird mumble rappers, but he died, so let's have an ass. Ben Yedder is trending on Twitter. Is he signed for someone? Probably linked to United. No, Ben Yedder is being linked with Aston Villa, but United aren't trying to sign him. I'm not sure why. United's bored. They're all just massive morons. Aston Villa have put in a bid for Ben Yedder for 36 million. Wow. I don't think they'll get relegated if they sign Ben Yedder, but imagine if they sign all these sick players like Ben Yedder and then get relegated and Ben Yedder goes from being a Champions League player to being a Championship player. That would be such a step down though for Ben Yedder. Imagine going from Sevilla to Aston Villa. Imagine going from living in Seville to living in Birmingham. That would honestly, that would be the worst. That would be the worst thing. Seville is such a nice place. South of France, south of Spain. South of Spain. I'm not a moron. Not south of France. South of Spain, near Andalusia. It's very, very hot. Near the only desert in Europe. It's very, very nice weather. You're on the coast. Very nice seafood in Seville. Very nice place. You go to Birmingham, and Birmingham is an absolute pile of steaming poo. Keeping it PG on the channel. We don't say rude words. But yeah, imagine going to Birmingham. I mean, that would just be a massive. Did I say south? I didn't say south of Italy, did I? No, I didn't say south of Italy. Ed. South of Spain. I've been to Seville. Real Madrid going for Neymar. I doubt that would happen. Although Neymar does want to leave, and PSG do as well. Yeah, the big workouts are showing. To be honest, I haven't gained any muscle because I've been cutting because I was really fat. Watch my video on my other channel if you want to find out how I am not fat now. But now I'll be making the big gains and becoming a big beast. Because now I'm starting bulking gains. Sorry for spelling. It's 3:35 a.m. I said Italy. I'm sorry, guys. I'm gonna end the stream soon because I'm a moron. So yeah, apologies for that. I did geography A level as well, so I should probably know a place there. Just to confirm though, I do know where Seville is. Seville is in the south of Spain, and it's not in Italy, and it's not in Morocco. I didn't say Morocco, Ed. And it's not in the south of France. What's my other channel name? It's EJ Buckley. If you go onto my main channel, if you click below the stream, then click open link in other tab, because I don't want you to go away. I don't want you leaving the stream because we don't have many viewers, so stay around. Open another tab, and then on the right it will say my other channels, ! And there you can go to E2A Plays for all your other gaming needs. And I've not uploaded on there on like 2 years, but I made a Bassfield video that got 120k views once on there, so that's cool. And then yeah, you can also find. I need to turn off my desktop audio because my desktop audio is on from when I played the Down syndrome breakfast video. But then you can go to EJ Buckley, and then there's 2 videos. There's how to lose weight fast whilst eating what you want! And then there's summer pickups featuring Balenciaga, Golf Wang, and something else, and Champion. So you can go and watch some random videos that I've made there if you want. But yeah, one's got 44 views and one's got 14 views. My video on how to not be fat has no likes, so be sure to go and like the video. And within the first 5 seconds, you get to see a picture of me with a very, very fat, round face from when I did my Premier League predictions last year. And you also get to see a picture of me with my abs, which I shamelessly had one of my friends spend like 5 minutes taking when I was on holiday. I don't always look like that. That's the result of not having eaten for a whole day and being very dehydrated after climbing a cliff. But yeah, I then have some pictures of food that I've eaten. Really nice food. That made me hungry, to be honest. But yeah, if you want to go and watch that video, please do. Then don't go to where Ed just... actually, fairs, guys. Go and watch... If you want to see some funny videos, might as well not try and stop it spreading because it is quite funny. Go and watch PK Parkour. Let's do a quick, because no one's in the stream, so I can react to these. Oh, please say it's been taken down. I was going to say go and watch PK Parkour, which is where I did my parkour videos when I was like 10. But I think that I've typed in PK Parkour and there aren't any results for my channel. Oh, yeah, I found my channel. Nice. Oh, no, I found PK Parkour, but it's not my parkour. Am I safe? I'm safe. Oh, fuck. I'm not safe. Okay, I found my channel. 175 views on one video. These are from 5 years ago. Oh, dear. I want to say I was like 10, but it literally says 2013 in the title. But yeah, there's some videos of me doing parkour. And this is my very first channel. If you want to go and watch these videos, here we go. Let me just hang on, guys. F4. Here we go, boys. Here we go. I've still got those K-Swiss shoes, major shoes. I'll get my headphones on. I want to get in the zone with this. Look, I'm chalking my hands up for not doing anything with my hands. You've got to chalk your hands up for running past a sign, you know. Got my dad to stand in the rain filming this. I'm just doing some lethal climbing here. Look at that. Also, can we appreciate my hair as well? I look like Bradley Wiggins. I look like a Down syndrome version of Bradley Wiggins. Also, can we appreciate me not knowing how to download music, so playing music next to the speaker, like on my phone. A lethal jump there as well. Again, I could have died. That's literally like about that wide, that jump. And then I jumped the other way again. I'm liking the tunes too. Okay. I just climbed something. My face cam's not here, which is annoying, and then I've got a slow motion of me jumping off a wall. I'm really vibing to this music. It's pretty cool. Get some pingers and just have fun with it, really. Got me jumping over some stuff. Yeah. Big vibes. This is outside a church where I used to live in France. Fun fact. Yeah. What did I do here? Oh my god, that's bloody mental. How did I survive that one? Anyway, if I go back, if I press what is it, F4, F5 now there. I need to work on that. There we go. So that's that video done. I want to stop the audio playing. And then I'm going to quickly duplicate my face cam. Because there's still another video. You guys thought that was it. There's still another video on this channel. I do also, and none of you will know where this is, apart from maybe Chris, which is quite worrying. But I do have another channel, which I did after this channel here. Wait, let me go back. I'm on here now. Hello. Let's look. Oh, let's look at the comments. Are there comments on it? You are no good at parkour. Oh my god. I take huge offence at that comment from Brent. Imagine being called Brent Mag. What a loser. In this video, filmed in my town of Van Fontaine, it's my town. I own the town with my bloody insane parkour. I do a selection of different vaults, jumps, precisions, and wall climbs. Some of my favourite spots. These are some of my favourite spots. These bins here, love them. The memories. This is my school canteen here. I never had food at the canteen, but that's where that was. The Mary, many things went down there. Yeah, I'm just chalking my hands up and exploring my town. There we go. And then we've also got my forum community video. Have we got any comments on this? That makes me angry. We've got got some comments from Ed and Chris. And then yeah, we've got me having climbed a castle, I think. We've got if we just find I'm here. Yeah, there's me. Look at this. Look at this big beast. I'm wearing a beanie. I look like a lesbian, but anyway. Let's just watch this video here. There's no music, so sadly you guys can't get involved as much. The last one's a big vibe, but yeah. This was a wall near one of the schools I used to go to. This is quite shit. A slow motion of me jumping. Literally like about that big of a gap. I'm just at the same wall. Then it just got a clip of me. I couldn't get away from my town of Vanderfontaine. Yeah, yeah. I wonder if I ever got included in this community video. I highly doubt it. That's my first school I went to. It shut down after a year and I broke my teeth there. That was the worst school I've ever been to. It was... Oh, and then we've got Dan Bilzerian. He is a massive bellend, Dan Bilzerian. He is. I didn't say he has. For those of you who might be hard of hearing. Because that would have been weird if I knew the size of Dan Bilzerian's member. Okay. I used to wear beanies every day. I did used to wear beanies a lot. I don't have any beanies anymore though. I sold them. I used to have some Hypebeast beanies as well when I was a Hypebeast child. But there we go. That's some of my epic parkour skills, which I don't think you guys will have seen before. But I do have another channel which you guys aren't going to find out about until I do a video on it, because that one's even worse. Well, it's not. It's less cringe because it's not parkour. But I do have another channel where some stuff occurs. But yeah, always like putting myself on the internet ever since I was a little boy. We're down to 19 viewers apparently. No, Chris, we're on 22. Get with it. We're on 22 viewers, and every single one of them is loving the stream. I'm still a hype beast. I'm not a hype beast. I don't have. I have a bronze because I sub Ibra on and then do a thing because I'm trying to get a weekly objective done to get an icon. I'm not a hype beast, Chris. I literally don't. I've sold. I don't have any Supreme in my house anymore, and I have like barely any hype beast clothes. You're as much of a hype beast as me. Guys, am I a hype beast? People who watch my videos will see my clothes I wear in each video. Wait, Chris, how do you know what my other channel is? The kid in school who used to think they were a god getting the ball when it got stuck. I used to think I was actually really good at parkour. That's the thing. I was like, yeah, man, this is sick. Everyone's going to think this is really good on YouTube and it's going to go viral. And then it's me, like, jumping across a bench. You can link my other channel, Chris, if you've got it. I didn't know anyone else had it. It might be from my... you might have got it from Facebook. I have a Facebook page that has like 1,500 likes, so that's another fun fact. Chris, what hype beast? Chris, I literally don't have any hype beast clothes. You're wearing a Stussy hoodie this morning, Chris. I know that because you sent me a picture of yourself. Chris May sent me a picture of his face this morning, guys. So it's quite worrying. I think he should get reported. But anyway, for some reason, some weird audio came through there. I bought Balenciaga trainers. Balenciaga, that's not a hypebeast brand. Balenciaga's like a high fashion brand. Hypebeasts don't get Balenciaga stuff. I'm on Depop. Being on Depop doesn't make me a hypebeast. Well, I'm not wearing hypebeast clothes now. I had some Vans. These aren't a hypebeast item of clothing. We've got some black and white Vans, the most basic shoe. Can I make this full screen? Hang on. The screen's going to go black because I'm just going to quickly whip up a quick meme here. Okay, apparently I'm not. That didn't work. Sorry. That was disappointing. These aren't hypebeast. These shorts are really cool and they're not hypebeast. And then I'm just wearing like a sweatshirt. I'm wearing a Stussy sweatshirt and Chris is wearing a Stussy sweatshirt and he called me a hypebeast and then said he isn't a hypebeast, so don't agree with that at all. Kavos. People keep saying I look like Kavos, probably especially with this haircut because I got a haircut and it's quite it's like not Peaky Blinders but a bit of an undercut, which I don't really want because normally I have like longer hair. And then I've got a black t-shirt as well, which I'm going to get into now because it's quite hot. And that's also not hypebeast. My hair went strange there. Anyway, I think I'm gonna like do some more. Oh, I'm cold now. I'm gonna do some SBCs now. Chris, you're wearing a Stussy sweatshirt as well. You literally sent me a picture of you wearing a Stussy sweatshirt. And also Stussy isn't a hypebeast brand. Stussy's an old streetwear brand. Hypebeast brands are like Off-White, Supreme, to a lesser extent Palace, like Antisocial Social Club, V-Loan, all of that kind of stuff. You reported me for nudity? That's a bit worrying. Because I could actually get banned for that, so hopefully that doesn't happen. If I were to get banned for nudity, I'd want it to be like, at least I'd have actually like done the nudity thing. I don't want to get banned for something I haven't done. Like, could just whip my dick out on stream and then get banned. That would be worth it. Well, it wouldn't, but it would make more sense. Chris, you're a hype beast then, because you're literally wearing a Stussy sweatshirt. Should I do a closet tour as well? Could do that. That's another random video I could do on the other channel. Because I always get abused for wearing like various clothes, so I could just flex some clothes on people. Whenever I wear something striped, people end up like abusing me for that normally. If I wear a shirt, I get called a Tory. I'm just trying to look smart for my viewers. James McCarthy has just signed for Palace, and West Ham have just signed a Jetty from Basel. Okay, so what can I do now? Are there any SBCs I've not done? Chris, I'm not in the closet. Literally go away. I said closet tour, it wasn't a coming out the closet video. That would bang views though, to be honest. Like, cause they're down. I could just like come out as gay. Not that I'm gay, but I could just like fake coming out, and that would probably get some views. Like if I do like a deep breath at first, and then there's like, guys, that's something I want to tell you, and then I can be like, yeah, I was gonna say what I would say in the video, but then I realized someone cut that, and then they'd be like, yeah. Ben Yedder to Villa, yeah, apparently, which is very random. Charity stream for 24 hours. To be honest, I'm down to do that because I'm home alone for 8 days, so I've got to fill the time with something. Make sure you get the kids out before you record in the closet. Well, I say closet because it's called a closet tour, but I don't have a closet. I mean, what even is a closet? I think that's an American term. I have like a clothing rail on wheels from IKEA that cost like £5. So it would less be. There aren't any kids in. Well, they can't be in it because it's a rack. So they'd be hanging on it, but don't worry. There aren't any kids hanging on my rack anyway. Just some garms. Okay, I want to see how many foot swap deals players I have, by the way, because I want to get which one? I want to get the Prime Icon pack. I think I only have like 2 or 3. I've just received a Snapchat. Bear with. Chris just sent me this, calling me a hype beast. And you can see the Stussy logo, the Stussy London logo here, I think, or Stussy Designs. He literally asked, I think I don't know if it was him. He bought it from like End or something. I remember in a sale, and I think so that's pretty hype based. So do one, Chris. Celeb Crush. Harvey Price, to be honest, is pretty thick. So I reckon, that's my celeb crush. I don't really know if he is a celebrity, but in my eyes he is. So there's your answer. I'm not gonna fall for that one, Connor. No. No, on a real, who's my celeb crush? I'm not sure. It isn't Harvey Price, as much as he is a thick boy. I I used to have a crush on Kate Upton. I'm not sure. What's she called? The American footballer, like footballer, not American footballer, like the woman who plays football for America, not American football, if that makes sense. The one that isn't the lesbian with the short hair, but that's quite well known, who used to be on the front cover of FIFA, Alex Morgan. She's fit. I am Wash. Dylan, I'm not Wash. I'm not entirely aware of what being Wash means, so afraid I can't respond to that in any other way, really. I've received a message on Facebook from my dad saying he's about to board and that he loves me. Love you too, Dad. No, not Megan Rapinoe. I don't like Megan Rapinoe at all. Yeah, Alex Morgan, that's the one. She's fair. Harvey Elliott. I don't know who that is. Other celebrity crushes. Martin DeMichaelis. Big crush on him. Who else? Trying to think of actual ones. I used to like Cara Delevingne, but then she's a lesbian. So that's a bit of a letdown. And she's got short hair now, so isn't that fair. Scarlett Johansson's quite fair. None of these are topping Harvey Price, though, for me. I mean, he's got that degree of thickness that they don't have. Anyone else? Maddie McCann? No. That's inappropriate. I don't know, really. I played Pass the Bomb with my dad's girlfriend, who I've never been the biggest of fans of, but it wasn't as bad this time as previous times I've seen her. But she lives in Scotland, so I barely see her. But her kids came down, we played Pass the Bomb, which was funny, because her kids were like 15 and 17, I think. So they were like doing like the standard answers. So you have like, some of the questions were like, what's under your bed? And they'd be like, oh, there's some dust, there's some toys. And then I was just trolling, and it made it really awkward and funny. For me, anyway. My dad found it so awkward and got annoyed with me. Because I was just trolling for all the answers. So it said, like, Maddie McCann was under my bed and stuff. And her kids were confused. Well, the younger one was, anyway. And there was, like... There was another one. I'm not sure what it was. But I kept saying Hitler. And that also made my dad quite annoyed. But then now on holiday in Sardinia. And I'm at home for... all the time. I should have been away at a festival, but unfortunately, because of a bit of rain, the festival's now not happening, which makes sense. I got so prepped for the festival as well. Look at this, guys. Hang on. I only have 22 viewers, so I just need something. I literally got so well prepared for this festival. Got my backpack here. Look at this. Look how standard this bag is. There's nothing in this bag. No, not Jojo Siwa. Well, she's not in this bag either, but the bag's fine. Something fell out of it, but whatever that is, that's fine. I went full Blue Peter. I'm not sure if I should probably shouldn't show this on stream. But it's not illegal, so it's fine. Quite famous last words for a channel. Slip that out. You then slip the back plate out. And then you can then slip out all of that, all the stuff there. So I made a secret compartment in my bag so I could smuggle in alcohol, because for some reason at this festival you weren't allowed spirits. And also like any other stuff, but that is actually legal, so don't like come at me. But yeah, for some reason, imagine having a festival where you can't bring in alcohol. Like, I think you could bring in like 10 units of like beer, but you couldn't bring in any spirits or any wine or any like anything above like 10% or something. Um, so it was quite bad. Chris, please don't put that image of my dad into my mind. Um, no, Chris, they're not drugs. It's fine. Someone just knocked at my door. Give me a second. It's okay. It wasn't someone at the door. It was a letter being put through the letterbox. But yeah, I went through so much effort packing. Yesterday, no, not yesterday. The day before yesterday, I got my tent out. I was getting like tent pegs out in the garden. Got my bag out. I was putting in so much thought into getting my alcohol into the festival. And like, I bought clothes. I luckily hadn't bought any alcohol. I bought lots of stuff for the festival. I was all prepared, and then they like literally sent me a message like last night, being like, "Oh, you can't go to the festival." But I was like, because it's cancelled because of some rain, which is stupid. But I was like fully prepared. I'd spent so long getting ready, and this whole thing with my bag like literally took me like 2 hours. I was thinking of how I'd be able to like conceal bottles of anything like down the side of my bag. So I literally like was doing that like Blue Peter style with like sellotape and stuff. I got my tent out. I bought tent pegs. I bought a chair. I bought something else. Wait, let me go and get something else I bought. I bought this as well. Like, when am I gonna wear this unless I'm at a festival? So I just wasted loads of money on stuff that I now have no need for whatsoever, which is really disappointing to be honest. And still haven't got a refund yet. So I went to Exeter to go and like stock up on stuff. I bought food. So annoying. No, it's not a dildo, Chris. NOS aren't drugs, so it's fine. It's for they're legal because you use them for making whipped cream. But yeah, I think they're illegal at festivals, but like they aren't actually illegal. You did an icon pack, got Prime Roberto Carlos, and then traded for a 100k pack and got 89 loud rap. Nice. How come you traded in 91 Carlos? Because that's like one of the better icons you could have got getting a Prime. I love my toys. This is a quality toy, to be honest. I mean, I might just keep wearing this for the rest of the stream. You don't see many streamers with this this level of garment. I don't really know how you put it on properly, but oh, that's why. That's where I've been going wrong. The middle bit has to go in the hole. Common issue there. I fixed it now. There we go. It's not particularly comfortable, but yeah, they can't prosecute you at all because it is completely legal. So that wasn't the issue though. It was mainly alcohol because like you literally can't take like any non beer stuff in, and I don't particularly like beer anyway. Like I prefer kind of like vodka and Coke or something, and I couldn't take any of that in. But yeah, what can I do now on FIFA? Because I don't just want the stream to be me chatting. I'm gonna sit back here, put my legs up, and see, is there any SBCs that I've not done? No, is the answer to that one. Could play some more games. Yeah, there really isn't anything to do now. Could open some packs. Could play Fortnite and get an epic victory royale. It's really hot in my room now. I'm not sure. I might go and do that prediction video. I also want to do a few videos on player ratings for FIFA 20. So I think that's probably what I'm going to go and do now, because I want to get some food. I'm also really cold. For some reason I have goosebumps all over my arms. And I've kind of run out of content to do, and I've kind of run out of stuff to talk about, because I've done a lot of talking now. My throat kind of hurts, and I've also run out of water. So I think this will be the end of the stream. Very random one. I've never done a stream this early, I don't think, before. I've not streamed for months. But yeah, I'll probably do some more streams over the next few days just to kill some time, and because streaming is quite fun. But yeah, thanks for hanging about, the 21 people that are still here. And I will see you guys later. Take care. How do I stop the stream? Bye-bye.